Hey there, YouTube. This was just kind of a little thing. I just kind of discussed it today. If I get another chance, I will make a repair video for it. But I actually did 5 of these today. This current thing, it's fuel pressure regulator. Regulates your fuel pressure going to the engine, so it causes, these go bad a lot. Not to say it's really bad. They're about $50-$60 retail. You can get some down to like $30, if you get a discount somewhere or something like that, usually. And they usually only go out once, very rarely do they come out. But one thing I was just going to show you, this is on a GMC Sierra, my personal one. But basically, this is what I drive. These are what I know these things. I was going to show you, basically, fuel pressure regulator is right here. It's got a clip over it, vacuum line. One easy way to test it is pull the vacuum line off of it while it's running. It'll cause it to run kind of weird, but if fuel comes out of this little hole, or if you get some fuel residue in this tube, it's bad. No fuel is supposed to go in between the diaphragm that's inside of it and into this vacuum tube, because it's getting sucked back into the intake and not holding proper pressure of your fuel system. One way you can check it, though, sometimes they go bad and they don't leak, but mainly the way you can really tell that these are bad is you turn the key in the morning, hasn't been running for a while, turn the key, it kind of turns over, and then starts. We're saying, I want to say like 3 seconds, maybe you gotta stop for a second and start it again, stuff like that. Some of you hold your key long enough to the on position. One way you can kind of avoid it for a while is just turn the key to the on position before you start it. Let the fuel pump kick pressure up more stably before you try to start it, and it might start a little easier for you. But they're pretty easy. This clip comes off, and you got to pull it out. Sometimes this clip you got to use the pliers on. If you look at it, it's just kind of a simple one-way clip. Really can't screw it up if you're handy enough to take it off. You pull it out, you gotta make sure there's gonna be a screen and a little O-ring. The O-ring has to come out. If you try to put the new one in with that O-ring in there, it won't go in. It might go in part way, it's not gonna seal. But mainly you won't even be able to put it back together if that O-ring is still inside of the rail. Like I said, if it's not leaking and you suspect this to be a fault from what I'm explaining, one way you can check it is, this is the 4.8 liter. The little V8. I know this one's supposed to be 55 to 65 psi while not running, and they usually run about 50 to 55 while running. But GM doesn't have a spec for, at least on all data, they don't have a spec for the vehicle running. But one way you can check it is you got the straighter valve on the fuel system. If you got a newer one with a more round plastic top, you got to take this off to get to it. And when you take this off, full plastic cap, don't lose this, because you want to cover this back up. There's just a valve in here. And you hook your fuel pressure gauge up to it. Make sure you got the right fitting. And you just test that, kind of where it goes. Like I said, just test it with it off. See what you come up to. If you come really low, really high, suspect a different problem. But while it's running, if it is really sporadic, not while driving, like accelerated idle, but at idle, if it's jumping between 45 to 50 to 49, the needle's moving a lot, most likely the fuel pressure regulator is at fault. Maybe I might do a response video to this. I know there is a test procedure more suitable to diagnose this problem. And I will pull that up tomorrow, hopefully, while I'm working, and just give you more accurate spec. But I'm just letting you guys know, if you got hard starting problems and it's not your starter, you expect it to be a fuel problem, because, fuel air spark, that's what you're dealing with in an engine. If you expect it to be that, this is, pretty much the best way, if you have a fuel pressure gauge, to do it. And, if you replace your fuel pressure regulator, and it isn't bad, or it improves it, you got it. I've done it to personally this one, that truck over there, that one over there, and I did 4 more today. I didn't do these ones today, these 3 today, but the other 2 over there I did, and so I did 6 today, because I did 4 more customers today. Not ripping people off. This is a legitimate problem, and it just happened to be the fact today that it actually happened that many problems in a row. And don't blame me, but I was young when I did this. Stupid little intake to a spectra filter. Airbox cracked on me, and I was probably 16 when I put that on there. More power, and it's all dirty. So, just kind of giving you a little, way to look at things. Hope this helps some of you. Feel free to comment on it. If you guys want more info, I might just show you how to do it. I'll get a part going for you and show you exactly how to do it. Like I said, thanks for watching.